It's for an amazing cause. And I do want to just jump right into it. The whole Gear Up Against Cancer campaign. Can you just describe just going through that whole process? And obviously, you guys are the perfect people to be out there just because of everything you've done and knowing about your bodies and knowing health as well to be able to push this message in terms of people being educated, in terms of any personal stories that are close to in regards to lung cancer or just anybody anybody in your family that helped in terms of your involvement in this campaign. And Dante, do you have a personal story?
Yeah, mine's is similar to Duran. I don't have anyone that died from lung cancer, but my grandmother passed from breast cancer, and my aunt, my dad's sister, she survived breast cancer. And a good friend of mine, Tori Hope, and his brother Terrence Hope, I support their initiative every year because their parents died from cancer, and they have an initiative to help kids that have lost parents to cancer. So, like the run, no one in particular for lung cancer, but cancer is cancer, right? And I think early detection, whether it's lung cancer, breast cancer, or any form of cancer, is really key. Like Duran and JC said, awareness, early detection is like going to be your best friend when dealing with any type of cancer. So no one, fortunately, has died from lung cancer, but I think any type of cancer we can all relate to in regards to this initiative and getting awareness out there and using our platforms to help people go get checked out. And Duran is correct. In the African community, we're the last ones to go to a doctor. Like we wait until it's too late. So if we can lend that voice, our voices, and get people to go get checked out and get early detection, I'm all for it.
Obviously, the Kansas City area, you guys represent so much in regards to what you've done on the field and what you continue to do in the community. Just can you just talk about that in terms of just how the community has responded when you guys have been out there at events or just showing obviously not just the lung cancer event, but just your own events and just giving back.
And the way the Kansas City community supports the current players as well as retired players, it really does feel like a close-knit family in that community. It's very different. I played for the Rams also. It was not like that in St. Louis. I have other friends that are in big markets like where I live now in New York. And Kansas City is a special place. And whether you play there currently or before, they're going to support your initiative, especially a beautiful campaign like the one we're supporting.
Of course, we know the big news that the Chiefs will be moving over to the Kansas to in a couple of years and leaving Arrowhead Stadium. I'm just curious, just your guys, your memories. You played in Arrowhead Stadium. You know all the great games that you've played. Is there anything that sticks out just from your time playing? And Dante, I'm gonna start with you on this one.
I mean, there's a lot that sticks out, right? When you play in that stadium, I think the first thing that comes to mind for me is leaving Texas A&M, which is one of the best collegiate atmospheres you can play in. I was very fortunate to get that at the professional level. We played in many stadiums. In retirement, we visited many stadiums. I've been fortunate to go to soccer games in Europe. Kansas City and Arrowhead is a very, very special stadium just because of the passion that that fan base brings. So the thing that stands out to me without going over any particular player or anything, the first thing that comes to mind for me is passion. Those fans have passion, whether you are in the Super Bowl era led by Mahomes and Coach Andy Reid, or when I was there with Dick Vermeil and we couldn't even win a playoff game. I feel like the passion was the absolute same. And that says a lot about that community and that fan base.
And obviously, this past season, a little disappointing with the record and just the way things kind of ended off. Whatever could go wrong went wrong. Do you feel like this past season was just like a bump in the road, or was this possibly the end of probably one of the greatest eras in NFL history? Dante, did you have a thought?
A crucial piece, just speaking on the offensive side, was definitely Eric Bieniemy. Like, I think he is a piece that people don't talk about enough. True, what Deron said, the offensive line was in disarray, managing injuries, the salary cap. That's all true as well. And JC hit it on the nail as well. Hunger. Like, when you go to seven straight AFC championship games, you think that's just what it is, and it's just what it's going to be every year. And no, you need that hunger. So I think all of those things are true. As long as you got Mahomes, Andy Reid, you're going to be fine. But I will add to that, I think a running game is very necessary and will help not only the offense and Patrick Mahomes, but the defense as well. I think we started to rely on the Superman, Herculean efforts of Patrick Mahomes too much. I think go give him a running game like Tom Brady had for his first three Super Bowls. And I think that'll help the defense be able to rest, not wear out, which also leads to injuries. So yeah, bring Eric Bieniemy back, get a every down running back, and I think everything else will fall into place.
My last question is obviously on a player that we don't know if he's going to retire. Is he going to come back? It's the $1 million question. What's going on with Travis Kelce? You guys know that feeling of when it's time to hang it up or not. Do you feel like there's a certain way he should go? And obviously, everyone just has opinions at this point. We don't know.
I think you have to come back for that reason alone. You cannot end your career, number one, on the way the season went. Too great of a career to end a career on that note. Number two, when you think of Kelce, who do you think of? Patrick Mahomes. Think of Patrick Mahomes, you think of Kelce. That's Batman and Robin. That's Jordan and Pippen. Your last catch, your last game, your last pass a reception has to come from 15. It just has to. And then also, I wouldn't say this if I didn't believe this. Travis, with all the success he's had, and Deron mentioned he has options off the field, but Travis has what I think we can all agree on is a rare element throughout the NFL. That's to have the success that he's had, made the money that he's made, and still have the hunger and love for the game of football. That's the difference for me. You can tell that some people love what football gives them, and then some people love football. In my personal opinion, I feel like Travis actually loves the game of football. And because of that, you got to come back and play your last game. It has to be with your co-defendant, Patrick Mahomes. It can't be on a 6 and what did they go? 6-9 this year. 6 and 10. What was it?
6-11.
6-11. Yeah, you can't end your career because I ended like that and had nowhere near the career he had. And I always think, man, I should have played one more year because the way I went out, that's what resonates. Not the 03, 04, 02 Pro Bowl season, all pro season. It's that last season that sits with me and just turns my stomach. So for all of those reasons, I hope and think Travis will be back for one more run.